What's up, nerds? Uneducated Psychologist here with another banger video. This one's going to be a little crazy, but I need to document this. I need to get this out so I can send this to my friends and stuff, because this is like, top tier echelon level of, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is real life. So even while this is not like direct psychology stuff, this is something that I need to talk about, right? So what are we going to talk about in today's video? We're going to talk about the Pfizer executive Project Veritas thing that's blowing up, and I want to give you a little bit of background. So what's the whole big, like, can't believe this stuff, right, level of things, right? So we've got to combine a couple things in the background, a little bit of context, tiny little bit of context. I'll be real quick for a minute of it. So we have this whole plandemic conspiracy, right? And part of that is been proven true when Elon Musk bought Twitter and showed that government and social media websites colluded together to propose one very specific narrative for vaccines and how to move forward and everything else was just pushed out of the way and censored, right? And some of those things included things like gain-of-function research and things in the Wuhan lab and Fauci giving them money and all this like governmental back stuff, and oh no, it was just bad. It was just all this shit, all this other BS, right? But if you look deep in the context, it's like, this kind of seems like a little bit plandemic-y, right? And so now when you look at some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this video, and you look at, okay, so what's this directed program, directed evolution, stuff like that? You know, what's the deal with like the mRNA vaccines and them as a tool in science and everything like this, right? So, because I, and just like many of you, have had the opinion where, oh, this all sounds great. Scientists just have our best interest in mind, right? Which I know is just such a great thing. It's so good. Optimism. I love optimism. You know I love you, boys. But holy shit, when you look at some of the history. So let's go back and let's take a little look at this thing. This is 2017, sorry. Directed evolution of glycopeptides using mRNA display. And again, this is not direct, this is not exact, it might not fit everything, right? I'm just trying to give you little bits of context to try and kind of make everything make sense. So if you look at this, if you look at, oh my God. Directed evolution is a useful method for the discovery of nucleic acids, peptides, or proteins that have desired binding abilities or functions. Now, I know we haven't gotten to the rest. Oh, Luke, you're skipping, you're not going to whatever. Hey, sources all in the fucking links below. You're welcome to click any of them, right? But when you look at this, and when you look at gain of function, do you not see how directed evolution is a useful method for the discovery of proteins that have desired binding ability of functions? Do you not see how similar that is to gain-of-function research, where you are researching something to give it the ability to do something else? That's number one. Number two, this is even older. This is 2012, right? Yeah, 2012. Developing mRNA vaccine technologies. Now, when you go down in here, and you go, look at this, I'm going to skip a little bit. Taken together, mRNA presents a promising vector that may well become the basis of game-changing vaccine technology platform. Here, we outline the current knowledge regarding different aspects that should be considered when developing an mRNA-based vaccine technology. So they already knew 10 years ago that this was going to be the future, right? And they just needed some convenient way to get everybody on board with like, guys, come on, mRNA vaccines, come on, they're not so bad, they're the future. Just, you know, we'll do it this time, it'll be good, and then everybody will see how good they are. Again, this whole context I'm setting up is the whole plandemic situation, right? Because when you're talking about messing with DNA, you know, you can kind of get a little memey with that and Jurassic Park and different things like that. So, next little thing, all these description below, Pfizer exec admits to exploring directed evolution of COVID. Pfizer exec suspects COVID resulted from virus mutations in Wuhan. Again, the whole pandemic, everything, all the descriptions, links will be down below. So now that all leads us to the video we are talking about today, which is Project Veritas. Pfizer director assaults James O'Keefe and Veritas staffs, destroys iPad showing undercover recordings. And so now that we've got the whole context of the conspiracy, of the sources, of everything, right? We're going to watch this video where the beginning of the video is a little teaser. It's going to show a little bit of what happens to get you all excited to watch. And then it's going to time skip back to the beginning and show you the whole thing. I'm going to do my best to not pause. When I do pause, it's only going to be for a couple seconds, really just to highlight, because again, you're going to watch this video. We're going to talk a little bit about it. And I really want you to think about, okay, Luke, if you're, does he act like he's someone that is not involved in things like this? And does he act like someone who does not have things to hide? And anybody would act like that if you were confronted like this. Anybody would act like that. Okay. Let's watch.
Hey there. Is this seat taken? You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? I'm literally a liar. I was trying to impress a person on a date by lying.
Impressing a person on a date by lying.
By the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
This is someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public. You up. You really did. Please read the cost as soon as possible. I'm really very unsafe.
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Please unlock the door.
Give me, what is going on
some
here?
stuff. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. Unlock the door. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door.
Crazy, right? Crazy.
I mean, like,
what?
To know that you guys are doing directed evolution. Bro, what is going on here? That feels like an interview.
This feels like an interview.
I mean, these like flashbacks to that like Sting organization of like those conservative people who like randomly go into organizations and then like befriend.
Randomly go into organizations
and then report them, which happened to people at Pfizer. So it's like freaks me out when people start asking a lot of questions.
Freaks me out. You're not like one of those guys, right? Those Sting operation guys.
Because I just want to know the answer.
Just look how much he's smiling. Look how much he's like, oh my god. There's no way you're one of those like guys. That'd be like the worst thing ever. That'd be like the worst thing that's ever happened in my life ever. I'd freak the fuck out. No way.
Taken? What? Hi. You work for Pfizer. My question for you is, why does Pfizer want to hide from the public the fact that they're mutating the COVID viruses?
Is this real life? What is...
So, if you'll notice very quickly, it seems as if the other guy he was on the date with the guy, right? He went to the bathroom. You can see all their plates and everything. And then as the dude he's on a date with is like, you're not one of those guys that's setting me up to get like Sting interviewed or whatever. That would be ridiculous. I mean, nothing we're talking about is like that level of crazy. I mean, no one would want to do that. I mean, it's all like Pfizer's like, trying to change the course of human history or anything like that, and make, quadrillions of dollars off of it. Come on, that's crazy. And then all of a sudden, this dude shows up and it's like the reality crash. And so now what happens when someone's entire fucking reality crashes into them like that? That's why we got to watch this video, because that's the context that I'm giving it. And now see if that makes sense, if his actions now fit into that, or do they fit into another context of, no, this is all propaganda, this is all lies, and none of this matters, and I'm safe, and I know that I haven't done any of this, and I'm secure in all this, so I don't have to worry, and I can just leave and go on my way or do whatever.
happening here?
Why?
What is going on here? This is absurd.
Why does Pfizer want to hide from the public that they're mutating the COVID virus?
Oh my god.
You're on video. You're on video. Mutating
What
this
is
COVID
going
virus.
on here? I need to call the police right now. This is
Can I know this is
is my restaurant. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either.
I do feel a little bit bad for the
So
restaurant
you're on
owner.
video.
Not gonna lie.
I'm a journalist.
Bro, first of all, I'm literally a liar.
He's on video.
Whoa.
You're saying we're exploring how the
Hi,
virus keeps mutating.
Yes,
One of the things
I'm
we're
at a restaurant
exploring is
right now, and these people brought cameras out.
why don't we mutate the virus?
I don't know what's happening, but I really need the cops here right now.
So
What is this?
please do.
Do not do this here.
Please do call the police. Please do call the police. Please do.
You can't do this here, guys. You have to leave. No, you can't do this here.
You're going to call the police. He's going to call the police for asking him a question.
So I just want to very, very quickly pause and clarify. I have been in situations where people have threatened and taken out their phone and done all the shit to like say, oh, I'm going to call the police on you. I have been in that position, and it's honestly real fucking annoying because you do. I don't like that I do, but I do respect cops enough and the law enough to, if someone calls the cops on me, I'm gonna fucking talk to the cops. Just like these guys. Hey, call the fucking cops. You want me to talk? If you really want me to talk to them, I'll talk to them. But you gotta have the fucking balls to fucking call and actually, like, you know, fucking do it. So when this like part happened to me, I felt so conflicted because I know exactly it's like, well, I will fucking go. I'll kindly fucking go. But are you gonna like really waste the fucking cops' time? Are you really gonna go through with this and force me now? Because I'm more than happy to get up on my way because I know the cops aren't gonna give a shit, but I've got to defend myself. And now that you're like basically the cops are gonna come and they're gonna be like, who's fucking wasting our time? And I'm gonna be like, that guy is basically why I stayed, essentially.
Please do call the police. Please do. He's on tape here talking about mutating the COVID virus. Can I talk to you outside about this?
Absolutely not.
Can I talk to you outside?
What is your name? Because
Not
you fucked
inside.
up. You really did. I'm about to sue you. This is absurd.
Please
you
do.
had someone mock me as if they're going on a date to record me. You don't even know my position.
It's kind of
at
funny.
this.
It's a
I
third
was trying to
date.
impress a
You find
person
out
on
later.
A date
What's your
by
position?
lying. I was literally
On a
I'm not
third
even a
date,
scientist
impressing
by
someone on a
background,
third
you know?
date?
I came from a consulting
Was he
firm
lying
that
the whole
does
time?
business.
Please,
This is
please,
absurd.
please don't touch me.
This is absurd.
So-
Please call the cops here.
Please do call the
I
cops.
work for a
Please do.
consulting firm that
Why would
does
you call the
business.
cops if you have nothing to hide? But you did. So he's obviously having one of the most outrageous reactions I've ever seen in the history of Project Veritas. He's threatening to call the police. Okay.
I mean,
he grabbed the
they're
microphone.
literally, whether or
Question
not
is,
you
why is
agree
he
with
calling
it,
the police.
nothing wrong, nothing illegal with what he's done. If anything, like you'll hear the owner in the background, get the fuck out of my store, essentially. It's like, hey, I don't give a fuck what you guys are doing, just get the fuck out of my store. Which, I mean, if a store owner asks you to get off of her property and you don't, that is something
Do you
that...
want to put me in jail
But
for
she
asking
would
you a
have to call the
question?
cops, not
What
the
is
other
the
guy.
intention of calling the police?
They have like no one's injured right now. We have several witnesses.
Can I talk to you, please, about this video?
The restaurant owner, is this real? Right? I mean, this whole is crazy.
Why would you bring race into this?
Crazy.
As soon as possible. It was very unsafe.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white people.
Why would you
Five
bring race
white
into
people.
Please bring the cops as soon as possible. It was very unsafe.
Feel unsafe.
this? We have you on tape
Five
talking
white
about
people.
mutating the COVID virus.
No one mutates a COVID virus.
Show you the
These
vi-
are insane people.
May I show you the video?
No, I want to call the police, but please don't have to leave.
Do we have to leave? Okay.
No, you cannot just leave.
Are you? Do you want me to
I want
leave?
the police to come here and see all of you
Do
people.
you?
Because this is insane.
Can I ask you about this
is
video,
insane.
please?
You can tell them about how he's
Please.
lying to impress
Here,
a date.
just was it true what you
What
said?
is this? No. I literally was on a third date with a guy.
Third
and I
date
go
with
away.
a guy.
You lied to impress a date.
Mutating viruses? Do you not work for Pfizer?
So was he lying all 3 times?
Sir, do you not work for Pfizer? Do you work?
And again, before everything
do you
scrubbed
currently
off
work
the
for
internet,
Pfizer, yes or no?
he
Do you
before
currently
he was
work
scrubbed.
for Pfizer, yes or no?
What are you talking
It's interesting how it's all gone now. All of this, all that stuff, all gone. All gone now.
He doesn't want me to leave, ma'am.
The second the video went live, everything's gone.
He wants the cops here, but he doesn't want me to leave. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament because she's asking me to leave, but he doesn't want me to leave. So what should we do?
Okay, so these people have just, I was on a date.
You're on a video here.
I wish we had his.
Pfizer is
uploaded
mutating the
that.
virus.
I want his cam so bad.
Look at this video.
No, I literally said that. What are you talking about?
Well, this is not. By the way,
Why are you doing
don't
this?
tell anybody.
This is someone who's just working at a company to literally help the public.
Why do you want to hide it from the
I don't know
public?
who you people are, and I can't believe I'm going to trust someone after.
Why do you want to hide it from the public?
Stop all this stuff aside. I don't know personally.
If you suspect that mutating COVID virus, is this the way the virus started in Wuhan?
Just real. I know this distraction. I'm sorry. 2 seconds. I love that they've got something called a frozen mudslide on their dessert menu. So, okay.
Mutating COVID virus, is this the way the virus started in Wuhan?
Wait, Ed, can you please get this on video?
Why do you think it's okay for Pfizer to do that?
We were sitting on a date. Can you explain what happened to me? Please,
He's filming the restaurant owner right now. He's filming her. I don't know why he's filming her.
No, don't.
Would you like me to leave? Because he's asking me not to leave. And he's consenting to my presence. Ma'am, are we allowed to just stay and ask a few questions?
Please don't ask them.
It's pretty remarkable that they call the police on us every time we show up and ask questions. Every time. You say Pfizer is planning on doing research in the future, then claim that there's an ongoing research about that, and that there better not be any more outbreaks. Which is it? Are these experiments happening or not? Calling the police.
We can do it right up front.
So,
Okay.
we'll see, but now the lady does have, he's on the phone with the cops, gives it to the store owner. The store owner's like, just come over here, please. This fucking dude's crazy. These other people, who knows, just please come here and figure it out. So now this is the only time where the cops now have, legitimate, if there's any law breaking now is when the time, comes, just to keep in mind. Because now the store owner has talked to the police and asked them that, or said that, these guys are trespassing or something like that. So now is when I personally, if I was Veritas guys, I'd be like, okay, cops might be able to get us with something. Let's get out of here.
What's that? They locked us in?
But they locked them in?
Yeah. Do you want us to leave or not?
Ma'am, you locked the door.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, we're trying to leave, but you locked us in here.
Call our attorney.
Can you please unlock your door? Let us out.
No, I don't know what's going on. I don't want anyone leaving before I know what's going on. What are you trying to do?
Can you please unlock your door?
No, don't let them leave.
Can you unlock the door?
Did they unlock it from the outside or something? That's only my confused,
Could you
thing.
please let us leave, ma'am?
I don't know what's happening. You can't lock us in.
We'd like to leave.
Yeah, so then we'll leave then.
We'd like to leave.
I mean, doesn't it all just not make sense? It's like, fine.
Please unlock the door.
We'll fucking dip out. We'll do it outside. We'll do whatever. I mean, so much. And now that there's,
Please unlock the door.
Give us
some stuff. Please unlock the door. Please unlock the door. 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 This is remarkable.
Slam the iPad on the ground, huh?
Thank you. We're trying to get unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door. Yeah, unlock the door.
Like that. It is not.
Stop recording like that.
What is going on here? You cannot just record people like.
Wait, hold on. This is my favorite part of the whole video. Okay, last pause. So
Unlock the door.
all
Unlock
this.
the door. Unlock the door. This is
Slams the iPad, takes so all that, right? And then this is my favorite part. Listen closely.
remarkable here. Thank you. Thank you. We're trying to unlock the door. Unlock the door. Unlock the door.
It's not okay
Unlock
to
the
talk
door.
to people like that. It is not. Stop. Let go of me. Now you're hurting me.
Stop! Let go of me! You're hurting me. I wonder if we'll ever get like the day we get iPad robots or anything. Like, you know, he slams the iPad on the ground. Oh, what did I do, senpai? I'm just iPad. I just tried to help. I just show you pictures and videos. Why you do that to me? You just slam it on the ground. Stop! You're hurting me. Like the insanity. I mean, the pure mental breakdown. Again, is this someone innocent?
What is going on here? You cannot just record people like that.
Come on.
It's not okay.
Come on.
It's not okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We're in New York City. This is remarkable.
Finally
what you
get the
just
door
witnessed
open.
Here.
I actually know where
in
that
the
is.
Restaurant. Come on, guys. Where's the car? Where's the vehicle?
Keep walking.
Come on.
Dude.
This is insane. You just witnessed one of the most remarkable interactions ever. Do we have the iPad? So we're getting into the vehicle now. Where's our car?
Stop. Stop. Stand right there. No. Stop.
He's charging the guy, charging.
You can't make an arrest at this point if you don't have the victim right here.
Okay. 'Cause if he was here, you'd arrest that guy?
If he was here, yes.
Oh, then we could just walk away then. Not worry about it.
If that's what you guys want to do, then yes.
Yes. So we'll fucking walk away. So the last thing that I will cover about this is I will quickly read the rules, the core values and ethical rules of Project Veritas, and we'll just triple check that they followed those rules while doing all of this, because if you're going to say like, oh, you're going to do this kind of thing, you're going to do this, whatever, you know, are they being like just blatant hypocrites calling themselves out in the bottom? Because I think that is a little important. So, ethical values. Rule 1. Truth is paramount. Our reporting is fact-based with clear, irrefutable video and audio content. Truth is paramount. We never deceive our audience. We do not distort the facts or the context. We do not selectively edit. Well, you kind of selectively edited a little bit of a trailer and then edited this video. You could tell there are cuts and different things. So just, okay, we'll just making sure that's clear. Rule 2, we do not break the law. We maintain one-party consent when recording. Someone is inherently moral and ethical. We never record when there is zero-party consent in areas where they are required to have consent from all parties. We seek legal guidance regarding the expectation of privacy. New York is a one-party, you can record like they're doing in New York, so that's no problem. We adhere to First Amendment rights of others during our investigations. We do not disrupt the peace. We do not infringe on the First American rights of others. So, again, there's deceptive edits in this whole video, but I'm going to give them a point because they did mention about taking it outside. They did bring up to the owner multiple times before being locked in, hey, we could do this, we'll bring it, whatever. So I'll give him that one, even though it obviously could have been handled a bit better. I mean, I don't think anyone was expecting him to go full assault mode, full just like mental, just like his whole life came down in front of his, you just watched someone's life fall apart in front of their eyes. Rule 4, Zekman test. The undercover investigations we pursue are judged by us to be vital public interest and of profound importance. The Zekman test is our baseline. Undercover investigative reporting is necessary because there is no other ways to get to the story. So showing how, or considering how now this guy's been fucking wiped off the internet and this whole story is being buried faster than you can fucking bury, a stinky dead body that you found underneath your house for 6 months or something. Yeah, okay. We protect the innocent where possible. Embarrassing private details are not to be investigated. Yeah, they blurred everybody's faces. Everything else makes sense. Yep. Transparency. Our method and tactics must be reasonable, defensible. We use 12 jurors on our shoulder rule. So the only thing about integrity is, it'd be interesting to see what, using sexual and, physical relationships or that kind of, psychological manipulation to get into people because, he was lying for the date, so, okay, so you're what? You wouldn't have made all of this up on the spot if it was just talking with Congress or something. So in which case, you know, if more of this stuff comes out in the future, what then? Verifying, corroborating stories, that's something that's just not done in this video. I mean, there's no other, you know, I guess inherently due to the nature of this expose piece, that rule can't be followed, because how do you corroborate something that's like an exposing story? Rule 8, raw video. In certain circumstances, we may release the raw video to the press or public, but as a rule, we do not. Okay? Subject anonymity. We investigate and question sources before promising anonymity. I think it was interesting how they didn't offer him the chance to come public. They just, you know, privately, they just asked him all this stuff. Whereas in the past, some of these videos have come out with blurred faces and stuff from Project Veritas. Just knowing the differences in their reporting. Being accountable, admit mistakes, and correct them promptly. I don't know if they'll do that in another video. This stuff like just came out now. We do not manufacture content. We do not put words in our investigative subject's mouths. We do not lead the horse to water. Our purpose is to elicit truth. So, again, going into the, you know, it's because you can, let's say, okay, they do the honey pot to get him to the table, right? Okay, but did they lead him? It's like, you know, ask him like, so was he on a date and the guy was like, so like, do you ever like lie to the government or anything like that? We didn't get to see any of that stuff. We just saw him, you know, kind of, you know, talking about Veritas, but not talking about them. And then with great power comes great responsibility. Rule 12. So there you go. That's everything, the context, the video, the breakdown. Holy shit. I mean, insanity. Absolute fucking insanity. I can't believe we're living in this world, and I can't believe that we're just getting stuff like this just dropped, and just, you know, no one's going to care. No one's going to cover it, you know, but I fucking care, and I had to cover it. So thanks for watching. Smoke grass, eat ass. Deuce.